What was your last Halloween costume?
Wasn't my latest, but it definitely was my greatest. I was part of a team costume, and we formed a hamburger. I mean, if we want to get technical, it was a bacon cheeseburger with mushrooms, and I was the patty part of the hamburger. And yes, we doggy piled to make it happen. And yes, I was also very sore November 1st.
Oh no.
Hi, I'm Jose Vargas.
Hi, I'm Jazmin Sood.
I'm an acting manager for Program and Corporate Communications with the Provincial Health Services Authority.
I'm a student at SFU studying communications.
I have been an Iabc member for 7 years.
I have been an Iabc member for 4 months.
And this is our Iabc story. Thank you for being here, Jazmin.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, we're gonna start off with what got you into a career in communications.
Well, I'm terrible at sciences and not great at math, and I love visual storytelling, so it seemed like a good fit at the time. I'm hoping to get a good career out of it. So how about you? What got you into a career in communications?
For me, it was very similar to you. I kind of stumbled upon it. Started in art school with the intention of becoming a designer, then fell in love with words and storytelling. Now here I am. Now, I'd like to know more about you as a student. You're a student member here at Iabc. What got you into Iabc, first of all?
I attended a workshop, and then I was told to look into the organization and volunteer, and I did, and I found really good connections through it, so the rest is history. How about you? What got you into Iabc?
I want to say it was about 7 years ago. My first boss in PR said, you have to join this organization, otherwise you'll regret it. And 7 years later, she was very right. I would have regretted not being part of this great network, meeting such great people, and advancing my career so easily. Well, tell me a bit about the last 4 or 5 months. What would you say as a student member you've gotten out of your experience at Iabc so far?
I've definitely expanded my network and met a lot of other communication professionals. And I learned a lot of strategic planning through the initiatives that we've been working on together. So overall, it's like the people I've met are really good, and just finding others that are like-minded is pretty valuable to me. So that's the biggest thing.
If you were talking to some other students who might not be student members, what would you say to them about being part of Iabc?
It's a good opportunity to connect with people in the profession and just learn a lot of, I learn more about different fields of communication, either by talking to others or just attending workshops or events and networking to get a feel of what's out there before you graduate. So have you had any successful projects or anything in your career that stands out to you that you're most proud of?
Thanks for asking. There's one in particular that I'm still pretty proud of. It happened, I want to say, about 5 years ago, and that was when I hosted 12 of some of the top industry and mainstream media reporters at one of the world's largest auctions in Orlando in Florida. And we did that over a period of 3 days. So tell me, what would surprise people to know about you?
I own 2 rabbits, and they're almost as much work as owning 2 dogs. I mean, care-wise.
I believe that.
How about you? Is there anything surprising that people want to know?
I'm not sure if it's surprising, but I am an avid comic book collector. I have about 300 comic books, most of them Marvel. Now, we have some prepared rapid-fire questions, so maybe let's shoot them off. Do you want to start?
Sure. First one, if you had a spirit animal, what would it be?
A sea turtle. They have a long lifetime, and they do so by migrating around the world, protecting the ocean. Yeah, that's my spirit animal. So, if you could have any job in communications in the world, what would it be?
Videography in tourism.
What is one item you could never live without?
Cheese. Who is your favorite superhero and why?
Spider-Man. He kicks butt while riffing PG-rated jokes. which social media channel do you use the most?
Instagram. What was your last Halloween costume?
A hamburger. I was the patty.
Nice. I mean, why?
Why is what a lot of people ask. Thanks so much, Jazmin. Really appreciate it.